အားလုံးပဲမင်္ဂလာပါကျွန်တော်အခုချိန်မှာဆွေးနွေးသွားမယ့်အကြောင်းအရာကကျွန်တော်တို့ English conversation မှာကျွန်တော်တို့အရင်ရက်ကကျွန်တော်တို့ interview dialogues interview conversation လေးတွေကိုကျွန်တော်ဆွေးနွေးတယ်အခုဒီနေ့မှာတော့ကျွန်တော်က conversation စီကိုသူ့နေရာနဲ့သူပေါ့နော်ဒီဟာ like ဒါအခုကျွန်တော်တို့ example ဆိုရင်တွေ့နေရတာကတော့ဒါတက္ကသိုလ်မှာတငယ်ချင်းကျောင်းသူကျောင်းသား2ယောက်ပေါ့နော်2ယောက်တွေ့တယ်နာဒီယာနဲ့အလေးရှာနဲ့နာဒီယာနဲ့တွေ့တယ်ဥစ္စာလေးဒီ conversation လေးတွေပါတယ်ကျွန်တော်တို့နေရာနဲ့သူ conversation လေးတွေကိုကျွန်တော်တို့လေ့ကျင့်ကြည့်ပါမယ်เนาะအဲ့ဒါလေးကိုကျွန်တော်တို့အနေနဲ့ဒါ conversation example conversation စီလေးเนาะဒီနောက်ပြီးတော့ conversational sample စီလေးဒါလေးကျွန်တော်တင်ဆွေးနွေးတင်ပြပေးပါအဲ့တော့ဒီမှာ two students မှာ Nadia နဲ့ Alicia သူကအပြန်အလှန် conversation လေးအဲ့တော့ကျွန်တော်တို့စပြီးတော့ပြောတာစပြီးတော့အဖွင့်ပြောမှာကတော့ Nadia ပေါ့ Nadia ကစပြီးတော့ပြောပါ Hello, my name is Nadia. Welcome to our university. Hi, I'm Alicia. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Where are you from, Alicia? I am from Nicaragua. What about you? I'm from France. Is this your first time in London? No, I have been living in London for about 3 years now. Have you been studying here for all the time? Yes, that's my third year here. I've got one more year to go. What are you studying? I'm studying English literature. I want to be a linguist. What about you? I want to be a school teacher. That's great. I've always wanted to London. Nice year. I love it here. And graduate. Perfect. You're already from Europe. It shouldn't be that difficult for you. Yeah. Just need to convince my parents. What about you? But I'm just here for school. I'll need to go back once I graduate anyway. I see. Well, good luck to you. I have to go to class now. It was nice talking to you. Thank you. You too. And have a good class. Goodbye. เนาะကျောင်းသူနေရเนาะတက္ကသိုလ်မှာဥစ္စာဖြစ်ပါတယ်အခုတွေ့ရမယ့်ဥစ္စာကတော့ interview တစ်ခုမှာပေါ့ job interview တစ်ခုမှာ interview မိတဲ့သူ interviewer နဲ့ interviewee သူတို့အပြန်အလှန်ကြည့်အောင်အဲ့တော့စပြီးတော့ပြောပါသည် interview မေးမြန်းသူကနေပြီးတော့စပြီးတော့ ABC Controls, David. I'm Tom. Hello. Nice to meet you too. What are you doing today? I'm doing well. No. I had the chance to talk to one of your engineers while waiting. That's good. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm the engineer of our engineering department here, and we have an open position. So we have been interviewing applicants to fill the position as quickly as possible. Interviewee. Yes, sir. I read about the position on your website, and I think that I am a good fit. Interviewer. We currently have several ongoing projects and working hard. We are hoping to keep busy for a long time. Interviewee. What are the essential qualifications required for the position? This is an entry level. We do provide a lot of training here, but we do require that we have at least a bachelor's degree in computer engineering. Previous experience in the field is a plus. Interviewee. What kind of experience would you count as work in the field? Even if you have some hands-on programming experience, knowledge of database systems, or skills on developing applications. My school project was accurately developing fairly competent in development interview. That's good to hear. Which school did you graduate from? I was a student at the DEF University, and I graduated with a Bachelor of Computer Science. I worked as a computer lab tutor in school for about 2 years, guiding students through helped me get experience in languages. What are you looking for in job? The job that should definitely help me grow in my career. I will be happy to learn and grow as I work in a passionate company like yours. You're right. There is plenty of room for advancement in our company. What are, why should I hire you? Person and a fast learner. I am very eager to learn. My friends also find me very easy to work with. Very well. Now, do you mind working overtime? No, I do not. Because sometimes we get overwhelmed with heavy workload. I understand that's the nature of the job. When I was going to school, I took quite a few courses each semester while working 20, 20 hours every week. And I handled that situation very well. Interviewer, do you have any questions for me? No, I think that I have a pretty good understanding. I believe that I can handle it with that you provide all the training sounds exactly for you. David, I can tell that you are a good candidate. Expect to hear from us within a week or so about the job. Nice meeting to you. Nice meeting you too. Thank you for your time. Thank you for coming. Checking agent and passenger. Check-in agent and passenger ဒါကတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့လေဆိပ် airport မှာပေါ့နော်ကျွန်တော်တွေ့တယ် check-in နဲ့ခီးသွားနဲ့ခီးတယ်နဲ့အပြန်အလှန်ပြောတဲ့ conversation တစ်ခုဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဒါကတော့နေရာကတော့ at the airport ဒါကတော့ခီးသွား agent ပေါ့ agent ခီးသွားလုပ်ငန်းကိုလုပ်ခြင်းနဲ့ passenger နဲ့ကျွန်တော်တို့ပြန်လည်ပြောတဲ့စကားဝိုင်းဖြစ်ပါတယ် Good afternoon. Are you flying to? Good afternoon. I'm flying to San Francisco. Do you have your tickets? How many people are traveling? It's my son and he is 8 years old. Can I have your passports and I will need to see his passport. Dad is at 2 years of age. You're there? Would you like a window or an aisle seat? I would be very happy if we can get an aisle seat. Walk him around if he gets bored. All right. Put you near the restroom, please. Restrooms too. Wonderful, thanks. Is it possible to check in the stroller? Sure. Are you checking in any bags? Yes. This suitcase and my backpack. Let's put them on the scale on at time. By the way, I'm afraid, do I have to pick up my luggage there? No, you are picked that up in San Francisco. Here is the bus. You're all set. Be at least 45 minutes prior to the departure time. Thank you for your help. Have a good time. Thank you. Have a nice flight. Now to our at the clinic, or at the hospital. Lunae, patient's mother, daughter. Sigama, Labido, Nane, Siawane, no, Lunae Dima, Lunae Amine, Siawane, Diana, Yore, conversation. Lunae Mia Sabido, Yobare. Good morning, daughter. Good morning. My daughter hasn't been feeling well and she has a fever. Can you please have a look? Lancy. Hi, sweetie. What's your name? Dana. Can you please take off your jacket and lie down on the bed, Dana? She's a little scared. Don't worry. It's nothing too hot. I'll just listen to you. I promise. All right. Let me listen to your bag and check your throat. Oh, see, her throat looks red. I think that she has an infection. I'll prescribe her some antibiotics. She should take them twice a day. How long does she need to take them? About a week, but she can continue for another week if she doesn't feel better. She should probably rest for a few days too and not go to school. She has become very weak recently. She gets cold very easily too. And probably the fever. She may have caught the infection from anyone. Can she tell who shall actually reduce the natural way? Or I didn't know that. Back again. I want to see her next week. But if she gets lost, you can come and see me. Thank you so much, daughter. You're welcome. It's my pleasure. I hope she gets well soon. Thank you again. Goodbye. Goodbye. A receptionist and a client. ဒါကတော့ hotel ပေါ့နော် hotel မှာဆရာတို့ဧည့်နဲ့ receptionist နဲ့တွေ့တယ် reception မှာတွေ့တဲ့ဥစ္စာပေါ့ at the hotel. Hi, welcome to the Grammar Bank Hotel. How can I help you? Hi, I like a room for tonight. Do you have any vacancies? Yes, sir. Would you like a single room or a double room? Single room, please. How long will you be staying? For 3 nights. Okay. Would you like a king size bed or a queen size? What? King size bed, please. Smoking or non-smoking? Non-smoking. Sure. And would you rather have a room with a view of the ocean or the forest? It doesn't really matter to me. Whichever one is cheaper. Sure, it's going to be $55 per night. Can I have your ID, please? Here it is. All right. Could you sign here, please? No problem. Do you accept American Express? Sure. Any Visa, MasterCard, or an American Express? Perfect. Here is my card. Thank you. Is there a phone number where you can be contacted? Yes, it's 333-3333. Okay. Is your key. Your room number is 276. It's on the second floor. You can take the elevators behind us. If you need anything, just dial 9 for the reception. Thank you for your help. My pleasure. Enjoy your stay. ဒါကတော့ကျွန်တော် job interview နဲ့ပတ်သက်ပြီးတော့အကျေတဝင် ဒါလေးရဲ့ဆွေးနွေးချက်ကလေးတစ်ခုဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဒါကတော့တတ်တတ်ဖြစ်ပါတယ်ခုကတော့ရှေ့ကတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့သူ့နေရာလိုက် hospital or clinic ဆေးကမ်းမှာနောက်တစ်ခုကကျွန်တော်တို့hotel မှာနောက်တစ်ခုကကျွန်တော်တို့ဗာလဲဆိုတော့job interview မှာနောက်တစ်ခုပထမဆုံးက at the university ပေါ့တက္ကသိုလ်မှာတက္ကသိုလ်ကျောင်းခုဒါကတော့ job interview အတွက်ကိုဒါပြန်ပြီးတော့ရှင်းပြကြတာပေါ့ What are job interview dialogues job interview dialogues ဆိုတာဘာလဲတဲ့ Job interview dialogues are structured conversations between an interviewer and job applicant, typically used to simulate or prepare for re-job interviews. In English learning contexts, these dialogues provide essential speaking practice, especially for learners preparing for language proficiency exams, ESL classes, or real-life job opportunities. These dialogues follow a predictable structure that helps learners anticipate the flow of the typical interview, from greeting and self-introduction to discussing skills, experience, and asserting behavioral questions. Practicing job interview dialogues improves several core language skills. Fluency. Learners develop the ability to speak more smoothly under pressure. Coherence. Dialogues train learners to organize answers logically. Vocabulary building. Students become familiar with the job-related collocations and formal phrasing. Real-world communication. Speaking tasks become more relevant and transferable to accurate interview settings. In addition to academic exams like the IELTS speaking or TOEFL interviews, job interview dialogues are also highly useful for professionals preparing for global career opportunities. Mastering this format helps learners build confidence, handle questions naturally, and adapt to different communication styles in professional settings. 2. Common structures in job interview dialogues. Dialogues typically follow a clear and predictable structure designed to assess both the candidate's skills and communication style. Understanding this structure helps learners prepare more effectively and respond with greater confidence during interviews or speaking assessments. A standard job interview dialogue usually includes four main parts. Opening and greeting. This sets a tone of the interview. Common phrases include, "Good morning, nice to meet you. Thanks for coming in today." Next, self-introduction and background. The candidate responds to initial questions such as, "Tell me about yourself. Can you walk me through your resume?" Core question and skill discussions. This is where the interviewer digs deeper into experience, strengths, capabilities. Key phrases. What are your strengths? Can you describe a time you solved a problem? Closing and final questions. The interviewer wraps up and the candidate may ask questions. Typical language includes, "Do you have any for us? We'll be in touch soon. Thank you for your time." Interviewer and candidate roles. Understanding each speaker's role is essential. The interviewer typically leads the conversation, asks open-ended or behavioral questions, and evaluates soft skills. The candidate's role is to respond clearly, show enthusiasm, and present relevant examples using professional vocabulary. Useful vocabulary and expressions. Common expressions and interview dialogues include professional strengths, detail-oriented, team player, fast learner, soft skill working, WATI, what problem solving mindset. 3. Common job interview dialogue through sample job interview dialogues ways to practice real world English. These examples help you get familiar with typical interview strategy, vocabulary use in professional settings. In the sections below, we provide interview scripts for different proficiency levels, from beginner to advanced. 1. Basic dialogue for beginners. This basic job interview dialogue is designed for English learners at the beginner level A1, A2. It focuses on sample sentence structures, clear question and answer formats, and everyday vocabulary that job seekers are likely to use in real interviews. Summit dialogue, beginner level. Interviewer, good morning. Please have a seat. Good morning, thank you. Can you tell me about yourself? My name's Anna. I live in Bangkok. I have 2 years of experience as a cashier. Why do you want to work here? Because I like customer service and I want to learn more. What are your strengths? I'm friendly and I learn fast. Great. Do you have any questions for me? Yes. What are your working hours? Useful features. Short tense, 3 to 5 lines to keep the conversation simple. Present simple tense for ease for understanding. Vocabulary focus. Job title experience personal qualities. This type of dialogue is ideal for classroom pair or mock interviews or subwriters reading aloud. You can also adapt it by placing job roles, example, cashier to waiter, assistant, or add a few personalized phrases once you feel more confident. 2. Intermediate level interview script. This intermediate level job interview script is designed for P1, P2 English learners who want to improve both fluency and confidence in job-related communication. The dialogue includes a widely used interview questions, slightly extended responses, and realistic follow-up interaction between the interviewer and candidate. Sample interview dialogue, intermediate. Worked as a customer service representative for the last 3 years. Why did you leave your previous job? I enjoy the role, but I'm looking for a position where I can grow further and take on more responsibility. Tell me about a time you worked in a team. In my last job, I worked with a small team to improve customer satisfaction. We launched a feedback system, and within 2 months, survey results improved by 25%. That's impressive. How do you handle stress or tight deadlines? I try to priorities. I also take short breaks, stay focused on things to get busy. Great. Do you have any questions for us? Yes. Could you tell me more I'd be working on? Key features dialogue, tense usage, present perfect, past simple, future intentions, common parts, manage, assist, improve, organize, collaborate. Soft skill vocabulary, detail-oriented, adaptable, team player, problem solver. This time, two scan your where learners need to build into their answers. It's also perfect for practicing follow-up questions and situational awareness in English. 3. Advanced dialogue for job interviews. This advanced level job interview script is suitable for learners at C1 level or higher who aim to speak with fluency, nouns, and professionalism. The dialogue reflects a real-world scenario in which the interviewer digs deeper into their leadership experience, problem-solving strategies, and legs. It's great to meet you. After review, you are very impressive. Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity to speak with you today. Let's start with your current role. What motivates you in your position? I enjoy leading cross-functional teams and driving results. One of the most rewarding parts of my role is helping to align business goals with operational strategy. It allows me to combine analytical thinking with team development. That's excellent. Can you share a specific challenge you have faced recently and how you handled it? Something earlier this year, we noticed a 15% client churn rate in one of our regions. I conducted a root cause analysis, which revealed issue in onboarding. I then coordinate all the product and support teams to streamline the process. Within 1 quarter, we reduced the churn by 10%. Impressive. How would your previous colleagues describe your work style? They'd likely describe me as a proactive, 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 collaborative, next 3 to 5 years. Ideally, I see myself in a strategic role where I can contribute to digital transformation initiatives at scale, possibly leading product innovation or customer success operations. Language features advanced level dialogue. Use of numbers and metric for credibility 50%, generate 10%. Formal vocabulary, cross-functional, proactive, operational strategy, root cause analysis, complex grammatical structures, hypothetical language, conditionals, relative clauses, transition phrases. That's excellent. Certainly, ideally, one of the most rewarding parts. This dialogue reflects what top tier international interview sounds like. Learners can use it as a benchmark to improve their tone, structure, and self-expression for high-stakes interviews or advanced speaking exam. 4. Job interview dialogues by profession and theme. To prepare effectively for job interviews, it's important to understand how interview language varies by profession. Different roles involve different responsibilities, soft skills, and technical vocabulary, and your answers should reflect that. Office or administrative positions. Good morning. Thanks for coming in today. Can you briefly introduce yourself? Good morning. I'm Lisa, and I have over 3 years of experience as an administrative assistant in a corporate setting. I'm confident with calendar management, internal communication, and supporting senior executives. That's great. How do you prioritize tasks during busy periods? I, I start each day by reviewing urgent items and updating my task list. I use tools like the Outlook and Trello to stay organized, and I'm comfortable adjusting priorities as team needs shift. Tell me about a time you handle pressure or tight deadlines. Last year, we had to prepare meeting materials for a regional summit with 48 hours notice. I coordinated with four departments, compiled reader, and ensured everything was printed and delivered on time. What software are you most comfortable using? A profession in Microsoft Office suite, especially Excel and PowerPoint, and also have experience with CRM tools, cloud-based file system like Google Drive. Marketing sales role. Thanks for joining us today. Can you walk me through your marketing background? Certainly. I hold a degree in marketing and have worked for 2 years at a digital agency managing social media strategy and content creation for B2B clients. What do you consider your most successful campaign? I led a LinkedIn campaign for SaaS client that increased engagement by 40% and generated 120 qualifying leads in 6 weeks. How to track campaign performance? I use tools like the Google Analytics, HubSpot, and Mandy.com to monitor KPIs such as CTR, engagement rate, and conversation. I also create a post-campaign reports with actionable insights for optimization. How do you handle working under pressure or client criticism? I stay solution focused. If a client is unsatisfied, I listen carefully, identify areas for improvement, and adjust the strategy quickly based on data. နောက်ပိုင်းမှာကျွန်တော် technology IT engineering roles တွေပတ်သက်တဲ့ကျွန်တော်တို့ interview ပေးတဲ့သူရဲ့interview ပေးခံတဲ့သူရဲ့ engineer ဘိုင်းဆိုင်ရာလေးเนาะအဲ့ဒီဥစ္စာနဲ့ပတ်သက်လို့ဆက်ပြီးဆွေးနွေးပါမယ်အားလုံးကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်